Hey there, hi there, ho there, and hello, welcome back to Mike's Hard Reviews and Mike's Book and Booze Club. Today we're continuing our look at the Ultimate 90s Cocktail Playlist by Reader and Barry House, and I hope you all brought your antidotes because today's song is Poison by Biv Devoe. Not Devoe, Devoe. Sorry. Poison is the debut single off of the eponymous album it's named after by Biv Devoe that was released in 1990. Of the songs produced by the band and their overall discography, Poison is easily the most popular song in the Biv Devoe lineup and has actually been certified platinum by the RIAA and was the top 3 Billboard 100 at the peak of its popularity in June of 1990. Now, you're probably pretty familiar with the song playing in the background right now, but you might not know a lot about the band, which I was a little bit more invested to learn about, because I didn't either, actually. Biv Devoe is pulled from the names of the members of the band, that being Ricky Bell, Michael Bivins, and Ronnie Devoe. These are 3 of the 5 people that used to make up the band New Edition, when in 1989, 1990, 2 of those band members, Ralph Tresvant and Bobby Brown, left to pursue solo careers. The remaining members formed Biv Devoe and released Poison in 1990, and it was a massive hit. Biv Devoe is actually still active as of today's date, though their discography remains small. They do most of their work through touring, either in New Edition reunions or just of their own accord. What's really important about this band, Biv Devoe, is that they are a not titular necessarily, but a crucial point in the development of what is called New Jack style, a style of music that combines soul, R&B, and hip-hop influences to create a very unique, melodic, and still rhythm-heavy music. It's really great, honestly. I think this is probably one of the most popular songs in this book overall, because I still hear this shit get radio play. This is good stuff right here. I took a lunch to do all this research at work, and I was sitting at the desk like, this poison. I love the entry that the authors make about this cocktail in particular, because it just reads, "Girl, we must warn you that this drink is not actually poison." And it's girl, G-U-R-L. Anyway, I'm ready to embrace the kiss of death. Who's ready to make a poison right now? Let's talk about ingredients. Okay, so as you can see, this is kind of a weird lineup. To make the poison, you're going to need vanilla flavored vodka, regular vodka, sour apple schnapps, a melon liqueur, lime cordial, and for garnish, Amarena style cherries. There are several things we're going to talk about as we get into the tasting of this cocktail. So if you're looking at this and going, what's happening right now? We'll talk about it later. Till then, let's shake it up. To make our poison, we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of vanilla flavored vodka. We'll come behind that with 1/2 ounce of regular vodka. We will follow that up with 1 ounce of sour apple schnapps. Next, we'll do 1/2 ounce of melon liqueur. And finally, 1/2 ounce of lime cordial. That's all of our ingredients. Let's go ahead and give this some ice to shake. We are going to cap that up, tap that down, and give that a hard shake for 10 to 15 seconds to chill and combine. For serving, I'm going to pull a chilled martini glass out of my freezer, and into that we will double strain our cocktail. We'll finish this up with the garnish. I'm going to grab our cherries here and then spear a couple of these onto a cocktail pick. And rest 2 of these onto the pick directly in the center of our glass, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the poison. Wow, that's really great. Okay, so like I said, I've got a couple things I want to talk about, but we're going to start by tasting it first, and then I will reserve my judgment until after. Sláinte. Okay, that's more or less what I expected. A couple quick things we need to talk about. I didn't mention it, but this drink calls for a martini glass specifically, and then there's an optional inclusion of a skull-shaped piece of ice to add as part of the garnish. Clearly, I don't know what martini glasses they're using, but how you could fit a skull-shaped ice cube into a martini glass with a drink this size that fits this glass perfectly otherwise, I don't understand that. But also, don't put ice in stemware. That's just a really bad look. It's like putting ice in red wine that you have in a stemware glass. Like, what is the point of any of what you're doing? Second of all, this is not a shaken cocktail. This is a stirred cocktail because lime cordial is not the same as lime juice. Lime cordial is rectified. It has no pulp in it. You don't need to aerosolize it. So why we're shaking what is technically an all spirits cocktail, I don't understand. I don't know. It feels a little confused. For one, there's this really appalling caramel note that is coming from somewhere in this collection of ingredients to my right, and I'm not a fan. I would like it more if there wasn't a lime flavor there, I think. I think caramel, apple, and lime, not my preferred way to do that. If I was gonna do caramel and apple, I would just make an apple cordial that is sour, not add lime, which is another flavor that doesn't fit those other two in unison. Not to mention that it's really, really sweet, like saccharinely sweet. Not offensively so, maybe, but it's not exactly what I would call a classic style sipper. Really, I'm getting hit in the face right now with like a lot of proof, a rather thin texture, a disjointed combination of caramel, apple, and lime. And honestly, flavored vodkas are not the way to go with this kind of thing. Flavored vodkas, I've always held the opinion, are made with vodka that came off the still at a lower quality than what the company that's making it would like to sell you. So they add flavorants to make them more approachable and more worth buying. Pretty clear to me that there is a harsh vodka in here, and I know I have a bottle of platinum in my hand right now, but I assure you it's not this. This is actually halfway decent vodka. It's the flavored Smirnoff. In any case, as pretty as the drink is, as genuinely stunning as this cocktail is, it's not assembled in a way that I think makes sense. Why use lime cordial when you could just use lime juice? Why use vanilla vodka when you can use vanilla liqueur or a vanilla simple syrup? Why use vodka when you can use something more interesting like Laird's apple brandy or any other kind of apple brandy or anything that is actually made from apples like Calvados, something like that. It's not great, and I still don't know why we shook it. I don't know why we shook it. I don't know what the methodology was there. It just ruined the texture. Well, thank you all for watching this episode of Mike's Book and Booze Club, looking at the Ultimate 90s Cocktail playlist by Reader and Berriajas. Stay tuned around very soon for the next episode in the series, which is going to be maybe hopefully better. We'll have to check and see. Not gonna lie, this is the second time this book has done me like dead ass dirty. Thank you all so much for watching. Click that subscribe button down below and like the video if you enjoyed it. And there's a playlist that has all the other videos from this series in it. If you haven't gotten caught up yet, click somewhere on the screen and I'll put a tag up or something that'll connect you to it. See you all around. Cheers.